Hello, my name is John Doe Juggalo and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. If this is not your first time here, welcome back. And if I could just get everyone to hit that like button and that bell notification, that would greatly help us out today. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do something a little different. I'm sitting in here in the car, never recorded in here before, but we're going to go into my local Walmart and see if we can find some Steelbooks or some $5 DVDs or something. We're just going to look around and see what they got in here today. It's been a couple weeks since I've been in my local Walmart. They've been keeping up with the new stock here recently. So if you guys just want to stay tuned, we'll go in here and we'll see what they ain't got today. So the dump bin looked kind of empty today. I was a little worried about it. It was overpiled for the longest time. Like, disgustingly hard to dig through. And it's just been getting lower and lower and lower. Just for the past, I don't know, maybe the last month. Well, I went to go edit this video today. And before I got everything together, I went back by Walmart because I thought I had seen something here that I didn't get. And they took my whole $5 bin away. So I don't even have this anymore, which really kind of stinks. Because, I mean, I'm not a big DVD guy, but a lot of people are. Hey, there's a t-shirt in there too. So we got some of our new releases still down here on the right-hand side of the new release end rack. They did get the Kung Fu Panda 4 in all the formats, including a 4-movie set, Iron Claw for $15. Wow, I really need to grab that. They still have the Star Wars Steelbooks, the Bob Marley One Love, and a lot more empty spaces than I'd really like to see. This side, wow. This is all those special slipcovers, only DVDs, and most of them are pillaged. I guess that means they're selling. I skipped right over the Netflix section, nothing new there, all clearanced out. Walmart's a banger for TV shows, but man, they haven't upgraded their TV shows in a long time. I thought this was really neat. The Blu-ray set of Lord of the Rings, that's a pretty good set there. Nice box. Some more empty spaces. We had some Courage, Cowardly Dog, Ed, Edd n Eddy. The Cartoon Network shows are pretty cool to see there. And then just some empty spots. Hey, if you don't want to spend all that money on the Arrow set, there you go, $5. You can get the entire Mexican trilogy right there. Some Universal Monster stuff, you know. Here we go. This is where they had the $5 Steelbooks in my store, down the side of the Steelbook rack. Now, they still don't have the Crow. They've had a spot there ever since it came out, and they've never stocked it. Those were just more of the Stallone movies, the Rambo movies there. It's kind of cool that my Walmart got the Rambos. I wasn't expecting it. They tend to keep a pretty good amount of Steelbooks in stock on this end cap, because I'll see them disappear where somebody's buying them, and they go ahead and they restock them. They were putting random $5 movies down the side there. I don't know why. Some excess Steelbooks that whoever was stocking didn't know where to put them, I guess. They're just kind of sitting back here in the Xbox section. Along with these, I guess it's just a special little section for just Taylor Swift vinyls. Okay. So here, my Walmart actually took and made an entire $15, like a clearance section for their $15 records. Some good stuff here too. Red Hot Chili Peppers, some cool like West Side Story soundtrack with the blue. Like they have really cool colored Walmart exclusive vinyls. Like I'm not a Blake Shelton guy, but that gold vinyl probably looked cool. Another hip hop, some Shania Twain, Van Halen. Come on, man, Van Halen. Some Black Pumas, which that just looks cool. The cover, the album artwork on that, and it's got some cool looking vinyls inside there. More of the same stuff up here. So some more Shania Twain, Star-Crossed. I'm not really sure what that was. Not my thing, probably. Cat Stevens' Greatest Hits. I say there's some stuff in here that's definitely not my bag. Billy Joel, 50th anniversary with a Red exclusive record. That's pretty cool. Never heard of this person either. I just don't know as much about music as I probably should. But hey, look, U2, and then a Britney Spears, and it's like one of her big ones. Oops, I did it again. The Respect soundtrack, original motion picture soundtrack, $10. You can and it's a gold one. Special Green, some LeAnn Rimes. I mean, there's some good artists mixed in here. Maybe not some of their best albums, but some good artists are, represented in this clearance. Enigma, the Mandalorian picture disc. Now that's really cool. I like that, and it's a Walmart exclusive, so you're not going to get it anywhere else. Some Celine Dion. Let's talk about love. That was an album for an entire generation. It has the Titanic song on it. If you know, you know. Some Big Sean there. He was big about 10 years ago, I think. Look, Heart. They had Heart. And the Black Keys. Some really good stuff. I've never heard of this guy, but it's a clear vinyl. I mean, if you're into the cool colors and stuff, they always seem to have a nice variety of like different colored wax. I don't know who this is, but they had a bunch of it. And then some Steve Perry. Some more Big Sean. John Legend, and with an orange double record for $15, that was marked down from $40. Some of these were double records marked down from like $40. Some Rihanna. It's not her Umbrella album, but there is some Rihanna. Some Panic at the Disco. Some more Billy Joel. There was even some Lizzo up in there. There's just a nice mixture of stuff. Some more soundtracks. Like they got Sister Act soundtrack and Sister Act 2, both with special edition colored vinyls. I mean, I don't know if... I mean, maybe those... there's that Puff Daddy. Let's just throw that away. We'll just throw that into the trash there. Get it out of our way. That Guardians was not on sale. We're going to push that back over to the side because some of it kind of started to mix in there in the middle there in that last little row. But they had some more stuff. My Morning Jacket for $15. And, I just tried to go through and clean it up a little bit just to kind of separate out the $15 clearance ones to the regular priced ones. It makes it easier for me to go back and shop again if I'm going to go back and shop for them. The Bodyguard soundtrack. I mean, if you're into soundtracks, some more LeAnn Rimes. If you're into soundtracks, man, Walmart has a lot of soundtracks and greatest hits in general, and it looks like they're marking, a nice handful of those down. Some Halsey, I believe. Like I say, I'd definitely go and check out your Wal-Marts, because this is even more than what I had just 2 weeks ago at my Walmart. There's more $15 ones. And that's what my Walmart's vinyl section's kind of looking like right now, my aisle. Some good stuff. That really awesome green Injustice for All. They had some Abbey Road there. They still have really good stuff too that's just not quite marked down. Some more picture discs for the Muppets. And they also have an end cap that's next to the Steelbook end cap that's all just like new release vinyl records. Weird Al soundtrack. So we're going to go back to the house and we'll see what we picked up. All right. So we made it back to the house here. Let's see what we got. Now I'm going to start off with something that I did not really show off in the store. I ended up picking this up after I was done filming and didn't think about going and filming this part, mainly because I had to ask somebody to get into the case to be able to get it for me. But the first thing that I did pick up was Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I really enjoy the Xenoblade series, and somehow I just kind of missed this one when it came out. I have a big cloth poster hung up in my room here. I was highly anticipating this release. I just happened to miss it. Well, my Walmart had it marked down to $30. And if you buy Switch games and you know anything about Nintendo first-party games, they don't usually go on sale too often. You might be able to save a 10 or here or there. But I was able to get it for 50% off, so that's pretty good. And I like to get some Switch games. That's for sure. Now, as I was saying in the video, I went back and they took my $5 bin away. I was going to go and look for some other $5 bin stuff. Well, I don't have a $5 bin, at least not at the moment. Maybe they just pulled it off to do some floor rearranging. That has happened before. So maybe that's happening again. But I was able to scoop some DVDs out of the $5 bin this time. It may be my last $5 bin pickups. But I did go ahead and scoop up the Friday 3 movie collection. I'm sure you all seen me pull that out and kind of look at it, just toss it back in. And I probably shouldn't have, because I might have damaged it a little bit doing that. Where's it at? Well, yeah, I don't even know if it's noticeable on the... But I probably did that, throwing it back into the bin the way that I did. But this is still the only way to get Friday After Next. I mean, you can buy the Friday After Next by itself, but it's stuck on DVD, and it's still that same disc that's right here. This is at least the widescreen disc, so you do get the widescreen edition of it, but I might be, let's see, it says right here. Oh, yep. Actually, there's only one DVD disc that exists of this. As I've already opened up and watched it, and they were both on the disc, which was a little odd because I remember back in the day, around the time this came out, they would put widescreen on one side and full screen on the other, but this actually has it on both. There's a handful of special features on here too, not much. The cool thing about this Friday After Next DVD is the menu. It's got the Santa Claus stealing and everything. Like the Santa Claus that steals, that they got him kind of like a cartoon animation of him going through the menus. That's pretty cool. Now the other ones share a disc, and that does stink, mainly because this is also the only way that I have Next Friday right now. I have never purchased Next Friday on Blu-ray. I do have the first Friday on Blu-ray, and I would love to get the second, but at this point, I'm just really hopeful that we get an upgrade for Friday After Next, and maybe I can get a Blu-ray trilogy of the 3, and maybe then I'm just replacing my Friday Blu-ray case on the shelf. But gotta love the Friday movies, great 90s comedy staples. Well, in early 2000s actually as well, but the first Friday, straight from the 90s. So my only other movie pickup this time was also from the $5 bin. So yeah, I got a little cheap on my movie pickups, but if you've been following my channel at all, you know that I'm trying to get all of the Disney, well, not all of the Disney, it's going to be impossible, but I'm trying to get as many different Disney DVDs, Blu-rays, 4Ks, whatever, just different Disney movies in my collection as I can. And this one, you seen me grab it, and I totally did. I brought it home with me, and that is Cinderella with Brandy and Whitney Houston, Whoopi Goldberg. I do believe I've seen this before. I had an older sister growing up, and she was into Cinderella and stuff, so I'm sure it played in the house. But I feel like I have vivid memories of watching Brandy be Cinderella on TV. And that's what it is. It's Wonderful World of Disney. So it's a movie, but technically it's an episode of the Wonderful World of Disney. That's kind of how they classify them. You'll never find this movie on IMDb under just the movie itself. You have to go into the Wonderful World of Disney, and this will be an episode within that series. A little crazy the way they did that. Also, what I'm trying to figure out, finding these, I've only found this one and The Princess Thief so far. It's about Robin Hood's daughter, and it's got Keira Knightley in it. And that was the other World of Disney. What I've learned about the World of Disney ones is a few of them come in the white cases, which is nice. But most of these DVDs were printed back in their initial print run, and there are no other DVDs. Like we're still rocking this DVD was still the same DVD that was pressed in 1999, so 25 years ago. I'm assuming that Disney thought that the Wonderful World of Disney individual movies would do a lot better than they did on first-time home release, and they probably invested so many and printed so many of these off that we'll never get Blu-ray upgrades because they're still trying to sell the DVDs that they printed 25 years ago. And that seems to be what I'm learning from all of the Wonderful World of Disney DVD sets. Now, a lot of people probably came here to see the records. Well, I only scooped one. There were a couple different ones in there, like that Rush that I seen, and I really wish, I actually wish I would have got that Rush. I'm not sure why I didn't. But I know why I got the one that I did. And the one that I got was Celine Dion's Let's Talk About Love. Now, if you were a kid in the 90s, there was never a time where you didn't get in the car with your parents and hear a Celine Dion song on the radio. She was on the radio all through the 90s. And this is one of her biggest albums. And that is going to be due to the fact that it has My Heart Will Go On, the love theme from Titanic. That song was probably one of her biggest hits ever, and she was famous before this album. I also remember Treat Her Like a Lady being a big one, and Tell Him with Barbra Streisand. So, and Let's Talk About Love. I remember, I vaguely remember all of those songs, and I probably remember a lot more as I start to, if I go to start listening to this, as I start to hear the songs. I know that my mom listened to this album a lot in the 90s, growing up on CD and cassette tape. And what's cool is yeah, it's that Walmart clearance, and they got the limited edition orange opaque. So Walmart coming in clutch with those really cool color special edition vinyls. So I'm really digging that, and the $15 ones, and the fact that they have like a clearance section now for me to go and look at. That's very enticing for me as a light collecting wax getter. Like I'm not very big in the collecting market. The few that I've shown off here are kind of the few that I've bought for myself, and most of my other vinyls are ones that have been gifted to me. It was the vinyl collection was always a collection that was going to be there to be gifted, not something that I really tried to obtain myself per se. So everything that we got from this pickup, so let's do a stack here. Let's see if I can do this. Let's do something like that. And there's our stack there. We got our record, and we got basically 4 movies in a game. So that's pretty good. That's a pretty good little haul from my Walmart. Now, I would say if you have a dump bin and you're interested in even getting some $5 DVDs. Like I said, both of the ones that I got today were because Cinderella is DVD only, and Friday After Next, the last Friday movie, and not a bad one, not the best of the 3 by any means, not even it's the worst of the 3, but the whole trilogy stands up pretty well for the kind of comedy that it is. So I'd like to see both of these get Blu-rays. This will probably never happen. This should happen sooner or later, and we should get a Blu-ray trilogy from that. Come on, Warner Brothers. That's all you, baby. All right. Well, if you've stuck out this long and checked out the haul today, I do appreciate it. And like always, remember to like this video, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification, so that way you see anything else that I might upload. And also make sure to share this with any of your friends or family that might like movies, physical media, like music and video games and that kind of thing. That's going to be the things that we talk about here, is entertainment and the love for it, and the physical things, like physical versions of the art that we love. Tangible art. And until next time, later.